So I think where people need to go with that is, look, there are going to be some unexpected things that come up. Just make sure you have access to plenty of liquidity,
Yep.
And, I think we account for that in the plan as well.
Absolutely.
Look, if you need extra money, here's a pot here that you can pull from, and it's not going to upset your long-term income streams. It's not going to upset. You're not going to run out of money because you do this, and it's just part of the plan as well.
Yep.
I think the hardest thing for me to the hardest thing for me to account for was any money that people left with the corporate group. Like if you sell and there's like a percentage that a lot of people leave, like $500,000 or $1 million or whatever that would be.
Yep.
Is trying to figure out what that's going to be worth to the household.
It's very hard. It's very hard.
Like, have you seen anybody that's actually recapped, so to speak, and gotten that money back?
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen. I'm trying to think. I mean, I've seen there was one client. He wasn't my client. I'm pretty sure he was your client, actually. But there was one client who the corporate group went bankrupt before they recapped, and he lost it all.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'll remind you who I'm talking about. You'll remember real quick. Off air. But then there's at least so far, and I might bite myself for saying this, but so far it hasn't been a bad investment yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's a very reassuring statement.
Well,
either.
I think a lot of people are expecting that, hey, if I roll $1 million of my sale, it's going to turn into $5 million in 5 or 10 years or something like that.
And that would be great if it does.
I think that's probably a little bit aggressive, and I think those are too high of expectations.
I mean, the stock in the buyer, right? If you sell to a corporate group, you get stock in the buyer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is that based upon? If you just want to make it really simple, they're buying 50 practices. They're packaging them together. They're saying we can raise the profits by doing X, Y, and Z, and we can sell them off to someone else for a higher multiple than we bought them for.
That's right.
And that person who's buying them thinks that they can do X, Y, and Z and raise the profit higher and sell them off to someone else. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a house of cards. That's not my intention, but
it's not guaranteed money.
It's not guaranteed. Sure. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to think of how to say this.
Well, it's not guaranteed money, and it's very speculative. So just know that.
Yeah,
right?
It's a private equity investment is exactly what it is. It's aggressive private equity investment.
So I would not base my long-term income streams on that amount because I don't know when I'm going to get it. I don't know how much it's going to be. Right?
Yep. Yeah, because you have no control over when they recap.
No. So the projections on that are very difficult to do.
Yeah, there was a client I had, a veterinarian who sold in 2021, and they were told recap within 6 months.
Yep.
Well, it's October of 2024.
Still waiting for
that recap. It is coming now. It is real, but it's been 3.5 years.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you never know when these things are going to happen. You don't have any control over that. A lot of that's dictated by, the current market environment, current economy,
interest
rates, all those things. So if those things are not in a range where it is viable and attractive, then they're going to do it. They're going to wait and hold on.